Hey guys, what's up? SK here, and I know I've been away for a little bit, but yeah, I've been getting over being sick. I ordered a new laptop. That took a while for it to get in. I finally got it though, so I mean it was pushed back. They said it'd be shipped out 1 week, and then when that week came up, they moved it back another week, and that happened like 3 or 4 times. But finally got it, ready to go. Gonna push out some content. Be streaming early next year. It's gonna be awesome. But today I got to show you a really cool controller I got. It's from Scuf Gaming. The website is scufgaming.com. Let's check it out. Alright, so what we got, you know, it's pretty basic other than this dome thumbstick. I'll get to that in a minute. But colors, you can order different types of styles. Basically, they got the cool, like, one of my favorites on there right now that I just seen that I'm probably gonna pick up. It's kind of a desert camo, and it's really cool though because it's got black buttons. I think this center part is black on that one, and then the thumbsticks and everything's black. But yeah, it looks really cool. I'm gonna probably check that one out. But yeah, there's a lot going on in this controller. Basically, what we got is let's talk about this dome thumbstick. If you notice a little bit, can't see if you can tell. Right there, do you see how it's raised? Good amount above this one. That's really important in first-person shooters, just because every millimeter you move with your actual thumb, the higher it is, the less it translates over to the screen, and that's really important in shooters because, like, accuracy is everything. I mean, let's be serious. You know, I think that's an awesome little feature they threw in instead of buying like other things to put on your thumbstick. It's nice just to have it built into the controller. What else do we got? We got some, alright, this is going to be a little hard to show you, but if you can see right here, these little, like, screw things, what you do is you're going to take, like, a tool that they give you with it. I think it's called an Allen key. What you do is you stick it in, you turn it, and it will adjust how high the triggers are to the actual controller itself. Like, it will go in when you lower it, and then, raise it out. And that's important for games that have a sweet spot to where if you, like, let's say Halo, for example, when you use a DMR, if you pull it down here, it will shoot the DMR. But, like, all this is unnecessary. Like, down from here to here doesn't really do anything. So if you were to lower it, you'd only have to push it this much, which allows for a faster fire rate. All this unnecessary movement will be gone, which is cool. I don't really mess with it just because I've been competing for years with it and it's just my preference, but some people can play around with it and it's pretty cool. Also, you can order it with trigger stops, which basically are these little screws that go into here, and it will further enhance your ability to use that precision timing to actually get that sweet spot of timing your shot for games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo. Not so much Halo, but mainly these two. When you're using single fire weapons, just any of that, you can really, like, pistols, whatever, you can really, maintain like a high rate of fire with it. But yeah, okay, the main selling point of this, and my favorite feature for sure, is these little things right here, and these make it all worth it. Even without this, without that, these are the main selling point. And what they are they are 2 phase buttons, and on the site you can customize which buttons you want there to be, which ones, other than I think the D-pad you can't make it, and sticks maybe. Check it out, it has all the options, but it like, that's, these are the main ones that, like, for any shooter you really want to use, whether it's reloading, some type of melee, switching weapons, jumping. For my setup, I have A on the right. Wow, that's bad. A on the left, B on the right, and what that means for me in Halo, I used to play in bumper jumper, but I decided to keep it as A and B because most shooters are A and B. Like, those are your 2 main for melee and jumping. So I decided that I'm gonna keep it, like, play it safe and use it for every other game. And luckily on Halo, which that's what I'm here to show you, Up on here, let's adjust it. Let's go settings. Let's check my settings out. Alright, so I used to play bumper jumper, and when I got this controller I decided to change it to recon, which here's what changes when you go from bumper jumper to recon. Instead of jump being up here, it moves back down, I believe, to A. Basically the old Halos, that's how it was. And what else? I think nades change from A, they move over to X, not a big deal. So a lot of people play bumper jumper, so what happens? Melee also goes back down to B, which is, you know, like almost every other shooter. Halo 1 was like that, where B was melee. And like I said, I switched to this when I got this controller because A, which is on the left, it's similar to bumper jumper. Like, I had it right here, so it's still pretty natural, like, for me to just hit this side of the bumper. And the same thing with melee on this side. It was up here for bumper jumper, now it's just in the back. So it was really easy for me to, like, adapt to that and change. And I want to show you some cool things that I never was able to do before. And I think this is really important, because if you have never clawed, or you just can't because you're normal and you're not a weirdo, then this is highly recommended, in the sense that you don't have to break your finger to have the advantage anymore. I mean, these are right in the back, and it's awesome. So let's show you what, like, you can do now. I mean, it's really small, but it's the difference. Oh, and also equipment's up here. So instead of it being here on bumper jumper, which is, you know, that's why I'd have to claw to sprint, now I could just tap this bumper, and I could still jump with using this back button. And it feels really good too. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It's well crafted. You know, they take all the caution of making sure they do everything right. They go and even test it themselves. It's really cool. Now I could pick up jetpack, and now I could shoot, I could turn while I'm jetpacking, you know, and this allows me to make plays that I was never able to do before. And it's just really cool. So, like I said, if you do not claw and you just can't do it because you're normal, then this is what you need. And even if you do claw and, like, your finger kills you after, you know, a lot of gaming or whatever, then you should definitely check this out. I think it's worth it. If you don't even have the money to purchase one of these, like, designed ones, they have a special Scuf service which allows you to send in a controller you recently purchased, a new one preferably, to have them add some of these features. And I think that's awesome, and you should, like I said, check out the website, you know, decide if it's worth it for you. For me, it is well worth it. Alright guys, so I'm back. Forgot to mention that no slow turn, which is awesome, because I know a lot of you competitive people really like that. And if you don't know what slow turn is, you're probably better off not knowing. All you need to know is this does not have it. But if you want to know what it is, close your ears, for those of you who are big mental cases and will think about it every controller you get, and you'll be worried, like me. What it is some controllers, I don't know if maybe the plastic here or whatever it is gets warped, but it means that some ways you'll, like, look slow. It's not doing it on this, but I'm showing you what it would be like, to where when you look, like, down or whatever, it will slow turn, and, like, you'll be moving at a certain pace, and then it will automatically, like, kind of like start slowing down once you look in a different direction. And yeah, it's really annoying. But they make sure, they go in and test it and make sure these controllers don't have it, so that's cool. Also, the other feature I forgot to mention was rumble packs. They can take them out for you. I like the weight, my preference, but it depends on your personal preference and, you know, what you like. And they also have them available in wireless controllers if you know, you want to play anything else and you don't really use it for competing. And they are approved at MLGs. you can use them. So with a minute remaining, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I think this should be it as for the review. Really check it out. Alright guys, later. Thanks.